If I'm here for no one, I am here for you. Yes, thank you for being here and appreciating my music. Thank you so much. Yes. The party lights are on. We're getting closer, people. We're getting closer.
All right, C2E2, how we doing? Have you all had a good day today? Well, that's good. We're glad you had a good day. How many of you are here all weekend? Let's hear you. Fantastic. So you all are really looking forward to rolling in tomorrow morning, which is great. So, well, we're about to have the biggest thing today here on this stage. I mean, it was a good day here today. We had the Breakfast Club. We had John Boyega. We had the cast of Futurama, Red Dead Redemption, Second City. Like, we had a pretty busy day, but it all culminates tonight with the crowning of our global champion of cosplay. Are you all excited? Just out of curiosity, how many cosplayers do we have in the audience right now? All right, how many of you have friends competing right now? Fantastic. Again, some amazing stuff. Just walked backstage just to check real quick. How many of you, this is your very first cosplay competition? Wow, y'all are setting the bar high. So just to kind of explain what's happening tonight, basically, is 3 competitions wrapped up in one. That's right, we have to crown your Chicago champion. Then your Chicago champion is going to move forward to compete against all of our North American winners, and then we're going to find out which one of them is going to go compete with our fellow global competitors. So 3 competitions tonight. We got a lot of hard work for the judges. We're going to meet them here in just a second, but just before we start the show, I want to let you know what's going on. It takes a lot of guts to get up here on this stage. These folks have spent hours, days, months, years, blood, sweat, tears, poured everything into these cosplays. So when you see something that you like on this stage here tonight, here's what I need you to do. I need you to yell, clap, and cheer. Let's practice that on 3. 1, 2, 3. If you see something you don't like, here's what I need you to do. Just raise up your hand, reach down, pat yourself on the back. This ain't about you. It's about these folks up here. I want you to clap just as loud for the first person as you do the last person. This is some serious business. They're competing for some amazing prizes. We're going to learn all about it. But I have one question before we get started, Chicago. Who's ready for a show tonight? That is exactly the energy that we're looking for. Yeah, I'm about to do that. What, you got music for it and everything already? No? You do? Okay, cool. All right, so Chicago, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage one of your hosts for the competition tonight. Give it up for DJ Elliott.
Another official DJ Elliott remix.
Who does his own introduction, so that would be me. So thank you, Katie. Thank you for that. All right, are we ready to do this? All right, well, welcome. This is a celebration of fandom and craftsmanship. It's a master's level competition for completely self-made costumes. That's right, they made everything from the shoes to the belts to the boots to the jackets to everything. And some folks even put pockets in them. That's right, you're gonna learn all about it. It is very important. Like I said before, there are 3 competitions wrapped up in this incredible show. Part 1, it is our last stop for the national circuit for the 2024, the regional qualifier for Chicago to pick the last United States semi-finalists. Then we'll be deciding the overall champion for the US and North America, and then the global championship. You all got it? Yes or yes? Perfect, wonderful. In the meantime, we have some amazing judges, and it's time to meet them. So, with cosplay this good, we needed equally impressive judges. They've been carefully inspecting the costumes you're about to see all day long. It's called prejudging. It's been happening upstairs. They've been flipping seams. They've been getting really, really close because they want to make sure that these folks are top-notch, and I guarantee they are. So, without further ado, please welcome to the stage your judges. Give it up for Casey Renee Cosplay. That's right, Casey Renee is an award-winning cosplayer focused on education, craftsmanship, and sewing. Casey loves sharing her experience with others and helping the cosplay community as a whole learn new things and celebrate each other's cosplay construction journey. Looking good with some 6 right here. What do y'all think about that? That's fantastic, I love it. All right. We have Trin KN is a Danish full-time cosplayer who started her cosplay journey in 2016. Her big love of dark fantasy has led her to create cosplays from video games such as Dark Souls, Monster Hunter, Elden Ring, and has even competed and judged many international cosplay contests, as well as worked with video game companies such as Bandai, Hoyoverse, and Bethesda. Check that out. And our reigning crown champion, Matthew Barry, is a competitor cosplayer from the United Kingdom with a mastery over a great many techniques. His favorite is leatherwork, painting, metalwork, and special effects makeup. He has represented the United Kingdom at the highest levels of craftsmanship and believes the way to get there is through experimentation, hard work, believing in yourself, and having fun. All right. Judges, how we doing over there? How's your day been?
So good, so good. So many amazing costumes.
So, you got to do that prejudging there. We kind of explained a little about it. What are you looking for in the prejudging?
Yeah, so I'm personally looking for technical techniques. Basically, I'm looking to see, do you know how to use the materials you're working with, and can you do it clean, beautifully, yeah, can you move? I want to see if you can move.
Yeah. Personally, for myself, I look for the fit of the outfit first, how well finished it is after, and then the complexity of the techniques used and required. That's the order I like doing it in myself personally.
I personally love seeing how many different techniques and materials have been used as well. Obviously, we also look for accuracy, but I love seeing how they have mastered these different techniques and brought them all together to create a whole cosplay, and it just looks awesome. So.
All right. Now, what's it like being on the receiving end of prejudging?
It's intense. It's very intense. You put so much time into making costumes, especially at the level that we're going to see here tonight. You put time, work, commitment, money, blood, sweat, tears. You're putting so much of your life to get to this stage. It's really intense. And when you compress that down to just a few hours in one day, it gets very emotional. So please, really do go crazy when you see all of our wonderful people today, because they're putting so much of their life out there for you. So really make sure that they feel it, okay?
The 5 yeah, the 5 minutes they get with us will feel like hours and seconds at the same time. Yeah, 5 minutes.
I personally actually really like prejudging. I always get nervous, but after working so hard on a cosplay, I love talking about it to people who will actually listen. So for me, even though it's stressful, I actually enjoy prejudging.
Well, before we get started, on behalf of everybody, our team here, and of course our cosplayers, thank you for all the hard work that you did today, and the hard work that is still yet to come. So one more time, give these judges a huge round of applause. All right. We're going to kick it off with our C2E2 regional. Now, they're going to be competing in 3 categories tonight. We have our FX category, our needlework category, and our armor category. Now, a lot of the costumes you're about to see will have a mix of all of those categories, but remember, our judges have spent hours this afternoon getting up close to all the detail and finding out about the work the cosplayers have put in. Now, the judges will be selecting the best costume representing each category, as well as our overall C2E2 top 3. Are y'all ready to get started? All right, we're gonna kick it off with our effects category. Now, our effects category are costumes that focus on less commonly used techniques, such as animatronics, optical effects and lighting, mechanical effects, special effects makeup, prosthetics, puppetry techniques, and our larger-than-life creations, such as those using stilts or techniques that create non-human silhouettes. You got that? You ready to see some? Then let's get started. Up first is facade costuming as Krampus from Krampus. That's right, this costume uses various skills and techniques with intense research behind the design, going as far as the director's own original concepts. The masks and hands are a mix of foam, clay, and latex. The robe is custom made from velvet, which was ripped apart haphazardly and re-stitched together into a patchwork pattern. Staring into the face of this entity is no easy feat, as the mask, horns, and other details were pre-patterned to give an uncanny realism to this horror icon. After a severe head injury, undergoing speech and physical therapy, Facade is happy to not only make a dream build, but prove they still have what it takes to cosplay. And I am so glad that you are going that way, and not this way, because that's terrifying. Fantastic.
All right, our next cosplayer coming to the stage. Give it up for the almighty Bard as the Horseman Death from Darksiders 2. James is a newcomer to the cosplay scene and is an avid video gamer, TikToker, and artist, which led to this larger-than-life creation. The most integral piece of this outfit is the oversized bodysuit that was hand-sculpted from upholstery foam and with nylon stitched over to give the appearance of smooth muscle. The boots and armor were created using EVA foam techniques, as well as carefully sculpting foam clay for the bone details. It took him just over 2 months to bring this character into reality. He has enjoyed the process of making this ambitious cosplay and is excited to do even larger-than-life creations in the future. Give it up for the almighty Bard.
Up next is Beck's cosplay as Skeksis Emperor from the Dark Crystal. This one's cool. Bex created this costume in honor of her mother, a puppeteer with over 40 years of experience. Bex was drawn to this character to challenge her skills and design a cosplay that contrasts a royal gown, scepter, and ornate jewelry with the decaying evil creature behind the regal facade. Yes! She made clever use of repurposed everyday items like a hammock tent and an umbrella back brace to construct the oversized collar of the cosplay. One of her favorite hidden details is the sticky textured tongue, hand-carved in clay and cast in silicone. The costume also features EVA foam textured like metal and layers of satin, beads, faux fur, and faux leather, and it is the thing of nightmares. Well done, Bex Cosplay. No, you stay on that side of the table. No, you put that away. Oh, the little hands in the basket. Oh.
Ooh, so detail-oriented. Next up, give it up for May Jean Cosplay as Malzeno Hunter from Monster Hunter Rise. This costume includes many techniques, including sewing, special effects, armor fabrication, drafting, electronics, sculpting, and casting. You name it. The entire costume was self-drafted and handmade from scratch. Special attention was given to engineering and critical thinking while building a series of addressable LED lights, 3D modeled and printed accessories, and custom gems. The skirt was built with steel boning and a bum roll to retain all umbrella shape. The armor features meticulous detail work down to the handmade leather, attachments, and shoes.
Do the arm thing again. Do it again. Yeah! Up next, Cute Kitty Cosplay as Lady Pyramid Head from Silent Hill. This incredible cosplay took over 6 months to complete. The menacing helmet, built with foam poster board, EVA foam, and PVC pipes, is layered with acrylic paint for a realistic rusted metal look. The great knife has a battle-scarred, metallic, and bloody finish. Over 120 feet of soft PVC tubing was hand-tied for the barbed wire. The polyester and spandex skirt is weathered to resemble stitched human flesh. This is the first time Cute Kitty made a build of this scale. Almost every inch was handcrafted with incredible attention to detail, making this her proudest and most immersive build yet. Wow, very nice. Cute Kitty Cosplay, everybody.
Woo. All right, next up, we've got Cosplayin' Jay. Has been cosplaying and coming to C2E2 since she was 2 years old. This is a combination of 550 plus hours, literal blood, sweat, and happy tears helped to create this young bloodhound cosplay. Learning new methods of creation and skills, such as electronics, motors, to create a working charge rifle, and including using smoke machines in the jetpack and respirator. She is most proud of learning new things about electronics, new stitches, and the FX effects. Give it up for Cosplayin' Jay!
So cool. All right, get bored, make stuff as Lure Ruler of the planet Omicron, or the ape from Futurama. Yeah! This creation was put together when the Spawn were at their learning cage, because what do you do when you're bored? You glue things together to make a giant cartoon alien, of course. Then conquer the world or watch TV. Seat cushion foam was sculpted with an electric turkey knife and skinned with a jersey knit fabric. 2 computer towering cooling fans are in the back of the headpiece, which makes it a little more comfortable to wear. And his cape and head were both signed by the voice actor Maurice LaMarche.
All right, and our final contestant in the FX category, we've got Mackenzie Shane as Red Riot form from My Hero Academia. Mackenzie Shane found a new love of crafting in almost every step of this cosplay, one of her favorites being the creation of the armor. Using cardboard and paper mache to create these stone-looking pieces. Another is in the smocking found in her bodice and pants, but most importantly, she rediscovered the enjoyment of FX makeup and illusion making. The makeup is done with liquid latex and cotton, meaning she has to redo it every single time from scratch to distort her features to look like the iconic sturdy hero. Mackenzie dedicates her crown debut to her dad. Give it up for Mackenzie Shane!
And also make some noise for all the folks in our effects category today. All right, judges, here we go. I'm going to ask one of you to speak about the effects category, so decide which one of the three of you should represent this category today.
Yeah, why not? Here we go. Okay. That was beautiful. I love special effects categories because you see so many really interesting and unique ideas. You'll see people finding stuff from their backyards, from crazy websites that you've never heard of, doing insane things and massive builds. It's so beautiful to see people get so passionate about these insane ideas they have. It's just such a beautiful thing to see.
All right, thank you so much. You ready to move on to the next category? How about y'all? You ready to move on? Up next is our needlework category. Now, these costumes are constructed primarily through the use of fabric and sewing, stitching, and embroidery. Y'all ready? All right, up first, Nei-chan cosplay as No Flutter's Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon. This is a burlesque twist on a classic Sailor Moon character featuring dozens of yards of meticulously finished hems, sequin trims, and hundreds of individually placed rhinestones and glitter to bring the sparkle level over 9,000. Now, countless hours went into constructing this costume based on artist No Flutter's design. Elements of historical silhouettes, including an 18th century inspired bum pad, a 3-tiered petticoat, and an underbust corset, create the silhouette to this pretty Guardians cosplay. Her favorite piece is the bustle, with a whopping 12 yards of fabric in it. Fighting for love and intelligence, it's Sailor Mercury.
Next up in needlework, give it up for Siren cosplay as Lan Wangji from The Untamed. After falling in love with the series last year, Siren Cosplay did extensive Chinese Hanfu clothing research to bring this replica costume to life. It features custom, computerized embroidery designs and digitally drafted clothing patterns for seamless workflow integration and preserving pattern shape accuracy throughout the build. Drawing, digitalizing, and aligning the multi-hoop stitch out of the 3 embroidered panels took longer than the rest of the sewing combined. The sword was 3D printed and the wig was hand ventilated for a film quality look. Toss, 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 toss.
Here is Scarred Mewtwo as Loki from Marvel. Now, this has been a dream costume to finish. The patterns were entirely self-drafted and a gentle menace to figure out, including those leather gloves. The sleeves alone contain 20 pieces and 10,000 beads. Not to mention the 2,000 zipper stops that are applied on the entire costume. The scale mail contains 800 3D printed scales, which were molded in a blender and took 3 months to print and finish. The wig is a hand-ventilated full-lace wig, which took 2 months to finish, and the armor and props are EVA foam and Warbler. And you look like you stepped right out of the show.
Next up, give it up for Lavender Cemetery as Julieta by Sankizo. Lavender is a bridal seamstress by day and a very tired costume maker by night. This costume is highly influenced by both 18th and 19th century fashion, using both historically accurate sewing techniques in tandem with modern bridal and commercial standards. Lavender's favorite parts of the dress are the Austrian draping and honeycomb smocking on the lower edge of the skirt. She is very excited and grateful to be debuting her latest creation for all of you tonight. Give it up for Lavender Cemetery.
Wow. Moving along, we have Not Grima as Miku and Strawberry from Bogoloid. Country classic meets high tea in this whimsical take on Miku's iconic strawberry design. This costume took 1 year from concept to finish and displays a wide skill set, including goldwork embroidery, beading, resin, corsetry, shoe cobbling, and more. The wig is rigged with heavy wire and PVC pipe to replicate the cartoonish proportions. Patchwork squares and diamond top quilting adorn the smaller elements of the cosplay, along with traditional crochet and handmade doily lace. The large fork is 3D printed, sanded, and buffed to a flawless automotive finish and filled with red resin to resemble strawberry syrup. The real star of the show is an asymmetrical skirt that flaunts lace, goldwork, satin stitching, and 43 hand-beaded strawberries made from Czechoslovakian glass. The best part? We said it. It has pockets.
Next up, we've got Kim Is Possible as Madame Raz from She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Kim is a disabled cosplayer who uses cosplay to push the boundaries of her disability. She spent 9 months working on the embroidery and beadwork panels for this costume. She took the background foliage of the Whispering Woods and embroidered it into the panels all over Raz's skirt. Raz wouldn't be complete without her trusty friend, Broom. Kim used a cane to build Broom on so that she could have her mobility aid as part of her costume. Broom is clearly also self-standing, but you better give it up for Kim Is Possible!
All right, here's Tierza 89 as High Lady Sue Roth from Wheel of Time. That's right, she's a cosplayer from North Carolina. This costume inspired her due to the variety of techniques required to build it. The pleats on the sleeves and skirts are hand-pleated silk. Each pleat on the sleeve trim was carefully flipped to create the twisted effect and then finished with custom piping. She is most proud of learning how to screen print to get the desired screen-accurate texture for the coat pattern. She also expanded her leatherworking skills, creating the head and shoulder pieces out of a tooled leather over a thermoplastic armature. And it is stunning.
I like the nails, honestly. Yes, manicure. Next up, we've got Ice Entertainer as Kairis, a sorcerer Tav from Baldur's Gate 3. This is Ice Entertainer's most ambitious project to date. She learned and used many techniques for the first time, including 3D sculpting and printing, laser embossing leather, foam armor building, and much more. Ice Entertainer, who is a graphic designer by day, vectorized every pattern on the leather and gauntlets to be as accurate as possible. Normally a princess cosplayer, she also regrettably gave this costume a circle skirt instead of an A-line silhouette. This led to over 100 extra hours of build time, but the twirl factor is important even for sorcerers. Give it up for Ice Entertainer!
Here we have Nina London cosplay as Queen of Hearts. Chicago-based cosplayer Nina London is proud to showcase this radiant Queen of Hearts. The dress features several types of hand-stitched embroidery and beading, not to mention handmade lace appliques and dozens of handmade flowers and accessories. Nina has redone several parts of this dress over the past year, including the hand-sculpted wig, the ruff, and the staff, as she learned new techniques. This is her 5th and favorite creation. Wow.
All right, next up in Needlework, give it up for Frankie Soros as the wonderful Wizard of Oz from The Wizard of Oz. Frankie is a professional seamstress who has been cosplaying for 10 years with a passion for costume design and classic literature. The Wizard was a dream costume to design. It took 3 years of sewing, patterning, embroidering, and bedazzling over 3,000 rhinestones to create this silk ensemble. The famous Yellow Brick Road consists of 600 individual bricks. Inspired by storytelling, the hand-embroidered trim along the pants tells the story of how the wizard came to the land of Oz, from his fateful balloon ride over the rainbow to the land of Oz. If you look closely, you can find a dozen references to many stories all over that.
All right, here's Tiffany Gordon cosplay as Seth from Trinity Blood. This character has been a dream cosplay for many years and was designed by Tiffany Gordon using limited reference image from the Thor's art book version of this character and creative interpretation on what was not illustrated. This costume was created from scratch, including all 2D patterns and 3D CAD files. The materials she used include gold leather, fabrics, HD foam, steel boning resin, PETG filament, carbon fiber tubing, as well as 148 acrylic gems. Tiffany took special care to make sure that all of the mechanical components could be disassembled for her long-distance travel and designed the bum roll for under my handmade hoop skirt specifically to counterbalance the weight of the skirt. Overall, it took 700 hours to complete this cosplay. Tiffany Gordon cosplay.
Good job,
You're good.
assistant.
Look, it ain't-
Good
look,
job, yes.
It ain't wrong to have some help, man.
All right, next up, we've got Adelasters as Told Hyron from Vast Error. Adelasters is a huge fan of the webcomic Vast Error and hopes her cosplay will inspire more people to give it a read. This costume is a showcase of tailoring, beading, engineering, and foam sculpting techniques, but she's proudest of her 3-colored ombre petticoats. The gravity-defying tails in the back were created using plumbing tubes to give them their shape. This costume contains over 1,700 beads and more than a dozen jingle bells, both visible and hidden. We can hear you coming, yes!
Up next, Commander Pop-Tart as Padme Amidala from Star Wars: Attack of the Clones. This costume took 2 years of research into behind-the-scenes construction and historical costuming. All of the main pieces of this outfit were hand-patterned, and it features custom-dyed materials, a velvet coat, about 100 yards of hand embroidery, hundreds of iridescent sequins, a custom corset, and a petticoat. The shoes and socks were modified to make this outfit, and every other item being worn is handmade. Again, the best part, guess what it's got? Pockets, that's right. Commander Pop-Tart.
Next up, give it up for Musakura cosplay as Carrot Dress from Sakizo Artwork. Hailing from the state of North Carolina, Mew is known for her love of details and all things extra. She crafted everything on this costume from the undergarments to the shoes. Soft, velvet, and minky fabrics were carefully chosen with consideration for a royal winter bunny. There are over 150 embroidered carrot appliques, 26 sequin and chipwork radishes, crochet lace, and cast resin opal gems. From custom-made buttons to beading and gold work, there are a lot of details to see on this costume. You better shake it, yes!
Here's Oak and Shield cosplay as Jester Lamore from Critical Role. That's right, Oak and Shield cosplay reimagines Jester's level 1 outfit as a ball gown. Underpinnings include a walking cage, bloomers, underbust corset, and a petticoat. The skirt is dip-dyed, embellished with freestanding lace flowers. It also has pockets. The overskirt panel, lace-up sleeves, and corsets feature embroidery and beading. Now the caplet is velvet and features the traveler symbol with 3D printed gems lit up with programmed neopixels. The tail is carved out of upholstery foam and attaches to the hoop skirt via magnets. May chaos reign.
Mandy Faye cosplay as Hannah Alexander's Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. Mandy has been cosplaying for approximately ever and is happy to be back at C2E2. She would like to ask you a question. Do you like sparkle? Hope so, because there are thousands of rhinestones on her cosplay, along with ribbon and machine embroidery and hand beading. Her dress features a self-drafted steel bone bodice with heart motif slash and puff sleeves and an Elizabethan-style cartridge pleated skirt. She's most proud of the backyard and of the picking bobbin lace making backup for her trim after trying it in 7th grade. Give it up for Mandy Faye cosplay.
And also make some noise for all of the folks in our needlework category. All right, judges, who's going to talk about needlework? Boy, you grab that microphone quick.
I mean, yes, I did, of course. So needlework is a really stacked category. Every time we've judged this contest, or I've judged it, it has been the biggest group and category. And the things that I'm personally looking for is fit. I want to make sure that every garment fits, not just the one or two that are on top, but I want to make sure that your corset fits right. If you have a corset, I want to make sure you're using the proper materials for that specific costume. So whereas a lot of these might be big and flashy, we love that. That's great on stage. But if it isn't the right fabric for that costume, it's not gonna weigh as heavy for us as judges. And also, how well did they do the insides? Can I see stitching? Can I see all of your little like beadwork stitches and things like that? I don't want to see those things. I want it to be as clean and crisp as possible. So that's what I'm looking for.
No, thank you very much for sharing it, because again, it is one of our larger categories, and it's good for them to know exactly what you're looking for, so thank you. All right, well that moves us on to our final category, and that is our armor category. Now these costumes are constructed primarily by molding and shaping its outer layers using materials such as acrylic, EVA foam, Warbler, Wonderflex cardboard, 3D printed PLA, and more. Are we ready for our armor category? Well, here we go. It's Mary cosplay as Kimaro from Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Wow. Mary created this costume based on Percy Jackson. Her idea was a warrior using the parts of the slain animal to build the armor. It features a bubble stain technique, hand-tooled to mimic dragon scale hide. The lion skull on the top of the hand smock shoulder cape is sculpted over a foam Warbler base, and its mane was made from brushing out hand-tied yarn. There's a serpent spine and tail of hand-tooled segments down the back. This costume is aged as it just came off the battlefield and has most 500 leather pieces and over 500 rivets, with over 615 hours of construction to create this warrior. Give it up for Mary cosplay.
And next we got DCW Builds as Phantom Ganon from The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. This armor was built over 2 years, totaling 220 plus hours of craftsmanship. Every foam and fabric piece was custom made with hand painting and textures adding depth. The mask is textured to resemble aged bone, while the cape featuring custom applique and hand embroidery evokes flames, thorns, embers, and Ganon's beast form. The trident disassembles for travel, has a wood grain texture, and faux leather wrap. Materials include EVA foam, PLA plastic, vinyl, PVC, cotton, leather, and more. And yes, the cape has pockets!
Here's Magpie Crossing as Mulan. Now, Magpie Crossing is a Chicago-based maker who enjoys exploring new crafting techniques through ambitious projects. This historically inspired design reimagines Disney's Mulan with the princess warrior armor she truly deserves. The costume merges modern cosplay, craftsmanship with traditional Chinese techniques, bringing history and fantasy together. She modeled and 3D printed 1,200 interlocking armor plates and dedicated over 100 hours to intricate hand embroidery. You'll find beloved animal companions and iconic scenes from the movie scattered across the costume. If you spot her on the convention floor, ask to see the Make a Man Out of You training montage on the belt. That's awesome.
Props and Cons cosplay as Oriole Archangel from Hope Diablo 3 Heroes of the Storm. This cosplayer is very proud to showcase various crafting techniques to create this beautiful set of armor complete with LED lighted wings. Her armor is crafted predominantly from EVA foam and is painted and weathered by hand to create a unique aged copper patina effect to contrast the ethereal golden armor. Her wings are extremely lightweight and include hundreds of handmade feathers cut from rolls of packing foam and airbrushed with various pearlized paints to create this stunning, glowing effect. Give it up for Props and Cons cosplay.
Wow. All those feathers. All right, here is Molly Lucas, a Pinch of Magic cosplay as Princess Peach. Molly may be cosplaying a princess, but comes from the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. She is debuting her original design inspired by Princess Peach, as well as songs Heavy is the Crown by Linkin Park and Rise from League of Legends. This original design took 3 months to design and 1.5 years to execute. The design not only includes 300 hand-stitched beads, but 6 fabrics were hand-dyed. Custom weathering techniques had to be used depending on the material, and 45 total materials were used to complete this look. Give it up for Molly Lucas.
Next up, we have Amelia Crafty Pants as Hannah Alexander, Suki from Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is Amelia's second leatherwork build, originally built in 2022 with upgrades completed this year. They researched Japanese and Chinese armor styles for this Hannah Alexander design. Materials include veg tan leather, fabrics, thermoplastic, foam clay, and upcycled bindings. All leatherwork was hand stenciled, tooled, dyed, painted, burnished, waxed, and assembled by hand. They shared this message: we are warriors, but we're people too. We have hardness like armor and hardware. We have softness like chiffon and flowers. We need both to survive, but right now, as a genderqueer person, I need to wear my armor and put on my warrior face until we are accepted and loved equally. Absolutely.
Here is Undead Toasty as Jin from Ghost of Tsushima. Undead Toasty has been cosplaying since 2013 and has discovered a love of Japanese armor making. Jin was an exploration of historical costuming and martial movement theory that produced a cosplay that is as functional as it is attractive. Integrating historic-inspired methods of flat patterning, embroidery, leatherworking, gold work, fiber weaving, chainmailing, and Japanese swordsmanship and modern techniques of silk painting, weathering, sculpting, foam smithing, woodworking, woodcrafting, metalwork, resin coating, and sewing. This cosplay has come together in a representation of the love he holds for this craft and his character.
Sugar's cosplay closet as Harriet the Necromancer from Massive Darkness to Hellscape. Sugar, fell in love with cosplay 5 years ago and has been competing ever since. She specializes in bringing the strange to life, much like the necromancer. With over a year in the making, this cosplay is completely handmade out of fabric EVA foam, Warbler, freeform air fabric, and jute twine. Everything is hand-sewn and hand-painted, even the boots! Cobbling, corsetry, rope making, metal effects, leather effects, and sculpture were all new skills that were learned to bring Harriet to life. She's sure it will be helpful to the next zombie apocalypse. Give it up for Sugar's Cosplay Closet.
Up next, Lisa J as Sister of Battle from Warhammer 40K. Lisa is a Chicago-based cosplayer who specializes in fantasy armor. Her Sister of Battle cosplay is made from EVA foam, 3D printed PLA and TPU, formed clay, and various fabrics. The full look includes special effects makeup, and she freshly bleached and toned her real hair for this cosplay. She spent over 300 hours making this cosplay and is most proud of the weathering. She used actual Warhammer miniature paint to detail many of the smaller pieces. Lisa J.
Next up, we got Mac O'Brien as Erend, Vanguard's man from Horizon Zero Dawn. O'Brien has been cosplaying for over a decade, though this is his first time at C2E2. The 4 large armored panels are constructed from foam, cloth, and leather suspended around the legs, and the whole costume is topped by a pleather and foam helmet. Additional detailing throughout costume includes cotton roping leather, cord, and over 100 handmade rings. This costume reflects the crafting nature of the society it came from. Give it up for Mac O'Brien!
And our final competitor in this category is EV Cosplay as Freya from God of War Ragnarok. EV has been cosplaying since 2019 and loves bringing armored looks to life. This fantasy armor is grounded in reality and features a blend of historical accuracy and video game aesthetics. The cosplay includes hand-dyed, hand-stitched clothing based on extant Viking-era garments, handcrafted moccasins, scale mail, tool leather panels, detailed EVA foam shoulder armor, and a handmade wig with over 50 braids. This cosplay even includes leather that EV made herself. All right, there's only one judge we haven't heard from. Tell us about this category.
Oh my God, I love armor so much. I love working with foam and Warbler. I've done quite a lot of armor myself in the past. I love to paint, and I especially love weathering and making cosplays look distressed. So armor is just perfect for that, and it's so much fun. So this category is definitely my favorite. It's so much fun.
Hey, do me a favor one more time, make some noise for our judges. All right. Hang on 1 second. I'm a bit confused. Give me one minute. Just making sure we're doing this right. So, up next, we have our United States and North American final. Now, our newly selected C2E champion will be considered against our other regional champions selected at Reed Pop events around the country to decide the overall United States and North American champion, who will go up against our global finalists tonight. So these are our regional champions from our other shows. So now it's time to welcome to the stage. Are y'all ready? Okay, here we go. Up first, we have Jetty Media as Leah the Prime Evil from Diablo 3 from Florida SuperCon. Leah, the Prime Evil, is an original character inspired by Diablo and designed by Cindery's art, made from a variety of materials. Jetty Media's cosplay involves intricate carving and sculpting to bring out the textures found in the Diablo video games. Wired with over 150 individual LEDs, Jetty also built a small smoke machine out of an aquarium pump and vaporizer to bring the fiery character to life. Despite the size and complexity of this design, it's very comfortable to wear for long periods of time. From pattern to paint, hundreds of hours and hard work and dedication was put into this armor build, and Jetty Media could not be more happy with the results. Again, this is our Florida SuperCon champion.
All right, next up, selected at New York Comic-Con, patterned cosplay as Fire Song, Kotreva from the Baltimore novels by Mercedes Lackey and Laren Dixon. Patterned Cosplay created their design for Fire Song using thousands of beads and metal trim and glass crystals. The leatherwork is inspired by his iconic Firebird motif. The greatest technical challenge was the fusion of the complex embroidery with bird feathered shaped hems and embroidered linings. This costume took nearly 2,000 hours to make, over 2 years, and each layer is as fully embroidered as the rest. So watch closely as the costume moves to catch its hidden details. Remember, this is your winner from New York Comic-Con!
And finally, from Emerald City Comic-Con in Seattle, Washington, it is Momo Naberi as Queen Amidala of Naboo from Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Now, creating this costume was a Momo's dream come true. It was a challenge that required a wide range of skills, from manipulating different textures to working with complex fabrics and intricate embroidery. And, of course, two essential things in cosplay: tears and buckets of patience. Without a doubt, this is a gown worthy of royalty and one that holds a very special place in Momo's heart. One more time, make some noise for all of our regional champions. All right. Now, our judges are going to be selecting the best cosplay to represent each category, as well as our overall C2E2 top 3 and overall USA and North American champion. Now, category winners are going to receive a bespoke medal. The regional top 3 receive a medal and a cash prize. And the United States and North American champion will be invited to MCM London in October to experience the incredible cosplay over there. So judges, you got a little bit of work cut out for yourselves. Go backstage, have a drink of water, take a breath, and get to work, because we want to find out who's going to London and who's going to represent these folks in the Crown Championship. One more time, audience, make some noise for these judges. All right, audience, how we feeling? All right, everybody just take a deep breath in, hold it, let it out. Let's do one more, just one more. Take a deep breath in, hold it, let it out. Y'all feel a little better? Some of you look a little lightheaded, so you should probably, I don't know, stretch or something next time. All right, how we doing out there? We doing okay? All right, we have something a little different we're gonna try. How many of you have phones with you? Who's got a phone? All right, do me a favor, pull out your phone. We're gonna play ourselves a little game. So we're gonna put a QR code up here on the screen. We're gonna utilize our fancy trivia here at C2E2. So there you go. So one of two things are gonna happen. We're gonna play trivia, or we're gonna shut down the internet and we'll do something else. We'll figure out what happens. We are waiting with bated breath. So scan the code, log in, and we will get started here in just a moment.
Look, I'm already in first place. Go, Katie. Yeah.
Katie, first, how are you playing? You don't even have your phone out. What are you doing?
Everyone's in first place, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay, got it.
Also, there's no way there's no other Katie in the room.
How many Katies are in the room? It's okay. Any other Elliots in the room? Nothing. Silence. Yes. Maybe one? I got lots of Pete's Dragon and E.T. jokes growing up. They even used to call me Smelly It for some reason. That was wonderful. I'm glad I shared that one with everybody.
I say I'm going to add that to the roster.
DJ
Smelly It.
Smelly It. There you go. All right, cool. All right. Everybody logged in? Look, everyone's got points already.
A lot of points.
Are there questions popping up on your phone? All right.
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeball, he want holy roller. He got hair down to his knee. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please.
What's happening, man? How you doing tonight?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. You look like one of the men in black. Are you one of the men in black now? Are you going to zap me with one of those things?
We'll take it away.
So good to see you. You and I are old enough to have flip phones, so we can't play the trivia. It's all good. So, now you had to bring up the other person. You're talking to me, so you can't do both at the same time. I understand. We're making it very difficult for you. How are you doing today? What have you done today? What's been your favorite thing? Oh, see, Katie even got the music going for you. So who is this over here?
This is my teammate. Her name is Tremont.
Tremont. That's very. Any other Tremonts here? No, none. No, just like Elliot. So there you go. It's all good. See, now I'm gonna make him work. I'm gonna come over here and talk to you. You even put the sunglasses on. Look, at your age, you can't wear sunglasses inside, then you can't see nothing. I can barely see now. It's just the light. Very good. So, so how did you guys get along? Oh, I know. He was on the stage yesterday. He competed in a competition.
Video. He showed me the video. I can't move like that.
No, definitely. Like, again, he want to tell everybody what year you were born in again.
Okay, it's 1960.
1960, my man right here. I love it. You're my favorite. It's so good to see both of you. Thank you both for all the work that you've been doing this weekend. I'm sure these folks, you appreciate it. So thank you. I'm going to go see what's going on up here. It's this is my, yeah.
I'm in the business of misery. Let's take it from the top. She's got a body like an hourglass, it's ticking like a clock. It's a matter of time before we all run out. When I thought he was mine, she caught him by the mouth. I waited a long month, she finally set him free. I told him I couldn't lie, he was the only one for me. 2 weeks and we caught on fire. She's got it out for me, but I wear the biggest smile. Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I want him now. Whoa, it was never my intention to break, to steal it all away from you now. But God, does it feel so good, 'cause I got him where I want him now. And if you could, then you know you would, 'cause God, it just feels so, it just feels so good. Second chances, they don't ever matter, people never change. Sorry, that'll never change.
Have you been playing the game fully? Is it done now? Like they didn't really explain it to us. So is this it? Is this who won? Or we? Yeah, all right.
It's over? How many questions was it?
20 questions.
Wow, you did that fast.
Whoa, I never meant to break, but I got him where I
Hey, just a reminder, we are live streaming this on the internet, so if you called in sick to work today or you're here with somebody you're not supposed to be with, all right, friends, how we doing? All right, I expect some singing. Here we go. All right, y'all ready? Let's hear it.
Am I more than you bargained for yet? I've been dying to tell you anything you wanna hear, 'cause that's just who I am this week. Lie in the grass next to the mausoleum. I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but you're just a lot in a song. Drop a heart and break a
All right, let's see if you know the real words.
we're sleeping and sleeping for the road team. We're going down, down, in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, target and bullet. We're going down,
Some of them had it wrong.
in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, target and bullet.
So in your free time, Google the lyrics. That's not what you think it is. Local God Complex. Yes, you got it. Good job. You're hired. I had to look it up. Don't feel bad.
Don't mind me, I'm watching YouTube from the closet. Wishing to be the friction in your jeans. Isn't it messed up how I'm just dying to be him? I'm just a notch in your bedpost, but so does a light in a song. Drop a heart and break a name. We're sleeping and sleeping for the wrong team.
Sing!
We're going down, down in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, target and bullet. We're going down, down in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with a bullet. A loaded gun complex, target and bullet. Down in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. A loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, 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 down.
There we go. 30th anniversary.
Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it. We're going down, down in an early round, and sugar will going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. Loaded gun complex, cock it and pull it.
You know what you got to do, right? Yo, hey, stop. Yo. Up here. Let's go.
We have a whole
No.
stage. We have
Up
a
here.
whole stage. Get up here.
Come on. If we're doing this, we're doing it. Mark the spot. All right, there you go.
Literally, my zipper is the Tower of Cheesa. Like, let's go.
me a favor, make some noise for these folks here. Hey, come over here real quick. Look, man, what's your name?
Brian.
Brian, what do you do for a living?
I work in health policy.
That's awesome. And who are you?
I'm Caitlin.
And what do you do for a living?
I work in health policy.
How do y'all know each other? From work?
We're in a doctoral program together, and this is my boyfriend.
That's awesome. First of all, look, we've all seen a lot of people doing that dance on TikTok, but none of them have the head. The head is what sells it. Like, that is my favorite. Thank you all so much for coming up here and doing that for us. One more time, give them both a huge round of applause. So wait, what I'm thinking at that wedding, first dance. There we go. All right, you've played all 3 Goofy movie songs, Katie. Good job. All right, friends. All right.
For the record, I've been carrying around this backpack all weekend, right, because it's so cute. My computer doesn't even fit in the backpack, so everyone's been making fun of me for bringing this backpack that doesn't even hold my computer, but it's because it's cute, and it was for that reason, so thank you. It makes it totally worth it that I've been carrying around my computer this whole time. It's going
all right, you ready to find out who our winners are? All right, please do me a favor, put your hands together and welcome back to the stage our illustrious judges. There you go. Oh, see, now we got the lighting. That's great, fantastic. Hey, one more time, give them a huge round of applause, y'all. Y'all did a lot of work. You got one more to go. How we feeling? We feeling good? So, would you rather stand or sit? Stand. All right. If you want, those will unclip from those stands. If you want to grab the microphones, they'll just come right off. You've got your own. Yeah, but that one isn't plugged into the sound system. So yeah, there you go. Perfect. Then, wonderful. All right. So. Up first, we have our category awards. Now what? Oh, okay. That's right. All right, so right over here in the corner, we're gonna bring out all of our cosplayers so they can all be out here with you. So do me a favor, put your hands together and make some noise for all of our fabulous cosplayers today. All right, so right now, you guys over here clap. You guys rest. Over here, clap. All right. Now over here, you guys rest. Over here. And then we'll switch back and forth. I got you. That's right, they're all over there. Y'all give them some love right now. Okay, friends, this is it. You're gonna learn the outcome of the judges' hard work today. We're gonna start with our category awards. As we said, each receives a medal created by Hoku Props. So, we're gonna start with our armor category. Please put your hands together for May Jean Cosplay. Congratulations. All right. You're going to stand right here because we're going to bring everybody. So right there. Perfect. Wonderful. All right. In our needlework category. Whose handwriting is it? Who wrote it?
It's not my handwriting. Wait.
I can't tell what letter that is. Oh, Siren Cosplay. There you go. Yes, you had the flip. Yes. And our effects category. It is facade costuming as Krampus. All right, let's get all three of our category winners right down front here. Put one in the center, one on either side, and judges come in behind. We're gonna get our photos, so they're right there. Krampus right over here. There we go. All right, one more time on the count of three. C2E2, make some noise for our category winners. 1, 2, 3. All right, y'all. Good job. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right. Y'all are dismissed. Let's bring our next folks up here. It is now time to move on for our C2E2 top 3. Third place is going to walk away with $250 and a medal. Second place is going to walk away with $500 a medal. And the first place regional champion is going to walk away with $1,000 and a medal. So, without further ado, we have in third place, Magpie Crossings as Mulan. Wonderful. Come right here. In second place, Tirza 89 as High Lady Suroth from Wheel of Time. All right, hang on. We got to get it all just right. Thank you for that.
Yes, Best Bridesmaid Award, Best Bridesmaid Award.
And in first place, give it up for Undead Toasty as Jin from Ghosts of Tsushima. All right. Go right there to the edge of the stage, right there. Perfect. Stay right there. One more time, make some noise for your C2E2 regional champions. All right. All right, we're going to keep Undead Toasty. You're going to hang out here, make some noise for your second and third place folks who are absolutely fantastic. And I would like to welcome back to the stage our regional champions from New York Comic-Con, Emerald City Comic-Con, and Florida SuperCon. Please welcome them back to the stage. All right, come on down. We got four y'all. Let's right here in front of the table. We'll get you right there. Perfect. One right there. You go right there on that one, and then we'll put you. All right. Now again, what's happening now is these are all our folks, our winners now from the United States and North America, and one of these folks is moving forward to the Crown Championship to compete with our international contestants. C2E2, are you ready to find out who our USA North American champion is? Then please make some noise for Patterner Cosplay as Fire Song. Here, step forward. And y'all, congratulations to all y'all. It is, look, it is small numbers. Like, y'all are absolutely fantastic. So, here's what I need you to do now, is right now, you gotta step forward and make these three proud. Can you do that? Will you do that for them?
Yep, sure will.
All right. One more time, make some noise for these folks on this stage. All right, we'll get you all to go right this way. Fabulous, fantastic, wonderful. All right. Man, audience, how we doing out there? Okay. It's time, judges. We'll let you have a seat now because this is where it gets real. This is where it gets real hard. So, it's time to figure out that crown champion. So, in order to do that, we have some video intros of all our competitors that we're gonna share. So it'll give you a chance to see what's happening. So I'll call the name and we'll see the video and we'll get them out here. So please, up first is Stacy's mom as Strawberry Miku from Vocaloid, selected at Unicon in Latvia.
Hello everyone, I'm Lena from Latvia, but you might know me by my stage name, Stacy's mom. I loved sewing and costume making since I was a teenager, but I only started cosplaying in 2022, so I'm still figuring out my style and techniques I enjoy as a cosplayer. I really love experimenting and trying new things, and that's exactly what I did with this cosplay. I'm so excited to be participating in the Crown Championship today. This is my first time attending such a large convention, and I'm a little nervous, but it's always been a goal of mine to be part of something as grand as this. Coming from a small country like Latvia, it's incredible to be part of something this big. It feels like a dream come true. This costume has been quite the challenge for me. With tons of detail, vibrant colors, and fun summer vibes, I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed creating it.
One more time, make some noise for Stacy's mom. That's right, Strawberry Miku is a labor of love with a focus on intricate details. The skirt is made from over 18 yards of fabric. It features a beautiful mix of layers and embellishments, including notes made from resin and rhinestones. The blouse and corset, designed to take your breath away, create a striking silhouette. Handcrafted leather stiletto heels add elegance, while arm sleeves are accented with 18-karat gold-plated beads. The 3D printed headphones feature LED lights, and the 4'9" fork was molded from resin and had to make it here on an airplane. The wig stands at 4 feet with each flower petal in it carefully handcrafted from UV resin. One more time, from Unicon in Latvia, it is Stacy's mom. All right, here it is. It is Anilik as Navia from Genshin Impact, selected at MCM Birmingham Comic-Con. Check this out.
Hi, I'm Needlework, I'm from Scotland, and I'm so excited to be representing the UK this year at the Crown Championship finals. Although I've been cosplaying for over 12 years, the cosplay that I'll be showing you today alone has taught me more than anything else I've learned in the whole time that I've been cosplaying. It's been the hardest challenge I've faced yet, both physically and mentally, so showing it off here on stage today feels like a fitting finale. Please enjoy!
Now this costume took over a year to make, making it her most complex costume ever. Everything was self-patterned and scaled closely to the character for complete accuracy. The structure and volumes of the skirts were created with a handmade bustle pad, multiple circle skirts, and heavy weight interfacing to achieve the desired silhouette. A range of 3D printing techniques were used, as well as molding and casting various gold pieces in flexible rubber. The umbrella includes a customized frame as well as custom printed fabric, and the wig alone took over 100 hours to make, but was essential in fully embodying this character. From Comic-Con Africa, Blue Robot Studios as Thorin from The Hobbit.
Hello everyone, my name is Nuri, I'm from South Africa and I'm so happy to be here. I love doing fantasy costumes and medieval costumes and basically anything that has kind of leather in it, which is great. And also costumes that mean a lot to me, and this one definitely does. I'm just very nervous to be here, my first time being overseas, and I'm actually very excited to see what everybody has brought to the final, and everybody here is just incredibly talented, and I feel honored to be here. And with closing, I'd like to ask you one thing. Would you join me? One last time.
Nuri's Thorin Oakenshield cosplay showcases various craftsmanship techniques and materials. All patterns were created from scratch, with 223 armor and buckle pieces crafted from EVA foam and cast in resin for a metallic finish. The faux leather jacket, lined to mimic animal skin, captures Thorin's regal yet rugged style. The quilted suede waistcoat took 50 hours to complete. Faux leather bracers and belt add detail, while his iconic Oakenshield was hand-carved from EVA foam. The dwarven sword was crafted from PVC sheets, and the boots were fully cobbled, and extra weathering finishes were added for a battle-worn authenticity. Blue Robot Studios from South Africa. Up next, from PAX in Australia, it's Hench Wench as Hulson from Baldur's Gate 3.
Hey everyone, I'm Henchwinch and I'm representing Australia this year. I'm a very multidisciplinary maker. I work usually with my partner Scrap Shop Props. We form the duo Hench and Scrap. And today I am going to be a short 40-year-old woman cosplaying a tall 300-year-old hunk of an elf. Cosplay is for everybody.
All right. Forever a cosplay generalist. Hench's primary construction technique for this costume was all of them. Leatherwork, traditional braided wire jewelry, corsetry, over 100 handmade leather sambana leaves, wet felted shoemaking. The list goes on and on and on. Not a single fabric on this costume exists without a custom dye job. and she tooled the leather armor entirely using custom 3D printed leather stamps based on the in-game models. It all came together into a costume that says, ducks. I like ducks. Give it up for Hench Wench from Australia. All right, let's go to our next video.
Hola, ¿qué tal Chicago? ¿Cómo estáis? Espero que lo estéis pasando bien el día de hoy. Me presento, mi nombre es Violet y vengo de España. Y ole, llevo en el mundo del cosplay unos 10 años. Lo que más me gusta son las actuaciones, las princesas, los brillis. ¡Viva el bling bling! Esta va a ser la primera vez que voy a ir a un concurso en Estados Unidos. No estoy para nada nerviosa. Y os solo voy a adelantar una cosa sobre este traje y es un plié.
All right, from Spain, it's Violet as Violetta from Sakizo's Girls Art Book. Violet's costume is inspired by the Baroque design, which in turn is a costume of European Baroque inspiration. The corset is composed of several pieces, 15 whale bones, embroidery, and many crystals which were sewn one by one. The skirt contains more than 120 meters in ruffles, and she used a Spanish technique of flamenco dresses to get that volume without the need of metal hoops. She made all the flowers in this costume by hand with only 3 meters of fabric. Each petal was cut, treated, painted, decorated, and assembled to achieve this result. Finally, she reinforced the wig with a metal frame to hold the shape without deforming. And again, all of this stuff had to fit in a suitcase. Man, judges, I do not envy what you have to go back there and do. How are you feeling right now?
Well, I found out that Trine has a strong right hook. Woo.
I didn't even hear you.
We're feeling good. There are so many talented people we've seen here, and they are very funny people too. This has been beautiful, and it really is a hard decision. One thing I'd say to every single one of you is you are not making this easy for us.
Yeah.
All right.
I just feel super inspired. Obviously, right now I fear having to choose a winner, but it must be done. And I just want to say to everyone that, like Matthew said, that everyone did incredible, and they should be so proud of themselves. And they have definitely inspired me to work on my next costume.
That's awesome. So you've looked at some techniques and you're like, I got to learn how to do that.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome.
I just loved how incredible everything was. The international contestants always bring it, and it is my favorite part of this contest is getting to meet them and see them and talk to them about craftsmanship and how it's different for us here in America. There's materials that they can't get that we can, and so it's impressive to hear about how they work around that. And it's never something that they complain about. It's always something that they're like, oh, I had this awesome idea, and it worked. And that is why I love having international contestants here.
Yes, their access to materials can be very, very difficult.
Yeah.
And it's also neat to see a lot of them incorporated techniques from their home countries as well, which is super cool. So it's always great to get to bring them in and see what they have to do. It's really great for the community. Well, you got the hard thing you got to do. Katie and I got this. We're going to give you a little bit of time to go back because we have to crown our own champion from the audience. Go judge and come back and you'll find out who our winner of our competition is. So, audience, how we doing? All right. Some of you have been here before and you know what time it is. I'm looking for 4 people that want to come on stage to compete for fabulous prizes and glory and honor and all that stuff. That's what's happening right now. Now, in order to pick those people, I need you to have the most wild and crazy energy that I've ever seen. So I'm going to come out there right now looking for 4 folks. Katie's going to play a song. This is your opportunity to catch our attention and prove that you have what it takes. Katie, let's do it. That's right, we're looking. I'm going to take a loop. I want to see what we got. I'm looking.
Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just
Look, I'm pretty sure.
And we gon' make you lose your
Yeah, that's definitely happening right there.
Everybody just have a good time.
That's definitely happening. Come, we got one. We got one.
Everybody just have a good
We got 2 going up there. Coming over here. 3, because I don't know what that is.
Shake that.
Hang on. 3. 1 looking. 3 looking for something. 3. Nah, I haven't seen it yet. Hang on. Here you go. You guys go up there. 3. No, I haven't. What? We're close. Some of you are close. I'm going to come around. 1, 2. Oh, I see. I get it. All right, yeah. There we go. That's happening. That's good. I like that. Yeah, come on. All right, hey, do me a favor. Make some noise for our 4 competitors that have no idea what they just signed up for. Right this way, right this way, right this way. One more time. Give them a huge round of applause. All right, looking good. We're going to put you. You're going to go right here on this panel. You're going to go right here on this panel. You're going to go right there. You're right there. There we go. Fantastic. One more time. Give these folks a huge round of applause. All right. Well, welcome to the main stage. First off, what's your name?
My name's Hunter.
Hunter. What do you do for a living?
I'm a college student.
Cool. What are you studying?
Comedy and voice acting.
All right. Cool. You're not going to need any of those skills up here. Who are we dressed as today, by the way?
I'm Iggy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's what I thought. I was like, wasn't quite 100% sure, but I knew we were close. So what's the most interesting thing you've learned while studying in school?
That I love working with people. They're the amazing people. I love my friends, and I love my colleagues.
Fantastic. Wonderful. That's great. It's a great place to be. All right, moving on. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Kaylee. You can find me at Kaylee Makes Crafts.
All right, nice. I didn't realize we were doing a promo, but that's all good. It's all good. What do you do for a living?
I used to be a project manager, a PMP, and then what happened to me? I turned into a professional costume designer.
There you go. That's nice. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, there you go. You forgot your. Now you got weapons on stage. Now I'm nervous. Yeah, like you can't just run up and hand someone. What? You can't. Like, okay, all right. Hey, sorry, I got distracted by the armed person on the stage all of a sudden. All right, look, I know it's what happened. What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly.
Chantilly Rose Designs.
All right, nice. And who are you cosplaying as?
I'm Taco Bell.
You see that, Katie? I did that one for you. So what you may not know, she loves it when I talk about this, is y'all see Katie up there, right? Katie and I work at Walt Disney World. That's our full-time job. For real. If you dig into Google far enough, you will find pictures of Katie doing her real job. Just, look at, yeah, that's all I'm going to say.
Don't do it.
I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it.
It's a secret.
Just do your angry face.
The mouse can always hear
Just do your angry face.
I have a lot of chin and aggressive cheekbones. There's nothing I can do about that. It's natural.
Right. There you go. All right, Brandis, what do you do for a living?
I am a training specialist at a food bank.
All right, very cool. That's awesome. And finally, what's your name?
Tanner.
Tanner, what do you do for a living?
I work for a community theater.
You do? Well, what do you do at the community theater?
Communications and marketing.
That's not what I expected, but it's great. What's your favorite thing about your job?
My favorite thing is it gets to highlight the talents of our very talented community in Elkhart, Indiana, and South Bend Regional.
Nice. And what's something you don't like about your job?
Stage moms.
All right, cool. We'll give you that. That's awesome. All right, well, you all don't realize that you just stepped on stage for the world-famous C2E2 Crown Championship world-famous dance contest. That's right. That's right. The good news is you get to pick the songs that you dance to. That's right. The bad news is you're going to pick that song by choosing a number between 1 and 50. So it's totally random and much more entertaining for us. So, but it looks like we got some good artistic people up here. So y'all are going to have to set the bar pretty high. We're going to start. Any particular person you want to start with, Katie? Want to go in order, or are you good? All right, cool. We'll start down here with you. You get to go first, our college student. So give me a number 1 through 50.
25.
25. All right, Katie's going to dig in there. She's going to see what 25 is. You got it. All right, take your spot right there in the center of the dance floor. This is your moment to impress all of these folks and to become an internet meme. Here we go. Huh? All right, hang on. She had the wrong number. Nope, not that one. That would have been scary. All right, here we go. Contestant number 1.
I have never seen Thriller interpreted like that.
Look, it got really weird when you took the ears off, because then it just looked like a really fancy artistic dance. Oh, wow. Well, we're starting off. Look, you're tying your shoe. Like, we're all getting serious up here. All right, cool. Contestant number 2, it's your turn. You get to go first. Take your spot there. Number 1 through 50. 13. Ooh, the old 13. Lucky 13. All right, no pressure. Let's see what Katie's got.
Ready.
All right.
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig.
If you want my future, forget my past.
If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your
Make some noise for contestant number 2.
I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
All right, look, I'm not gonna lie. I saw some of the real choreography in there. It's
I am a product of my generation.
All right, nice, fantastic, love it. All right, Taco Bell. Do I need to hold on to your cup? All right, cool. There was actually liquid in here.
I stayed super hydrated today because of it.
Very nice. And it didn't cost $7. I just want to know why when you open the Aquafina, why it makes a noise. It's supposed to just be water. That doesn't make any sense. What number?
18.
18. All right, cool. We got 18. Katie's going to take a look. We got it. We're going to put your, there you go. All right. Here we go, Taco Bell.
Play, and the haters gonna hate, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break. And the faker's gonna fake, baby. I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off.
Make some noise for contestant number 3.
I didn't want you losing any Crunchwrap Supremes or any tacos there. Yeah, good job.
All right, final contestant. What number do you want? Perfect. We already knew what song you were dancing to when you came up here. Go right there. How many of you been here before? You know. You don't know, do you? We got a song just for you. Here we go.
First we'll show and tell till I reach your ponytail.
for contestant number 4. You okay, Nicole? You okay?
I'm definitely sweatier now than I was when I jogged the whole room earlier. Yep, nope, wow.
Oh.
Just kidding, cut it off.
You knew all
Cut it
the
off.
dance moves from Magic Mike. I know. I've watched it a couple times. It's a good movie. Underrated. Don't sleep on it. All right. Look, I would love to sit here and try to figure out who the winner is, but I think we all know. Look, the coolest thing about what we do is that I get to just give prizes to everybody. So we're going to give all of them prizes because they were all fantastic. But just so knowing they're all going to get prizes, we're still going to let you vote because I want them to, so y'all step forward so I can step behind you. You're going to vote by your applause. How many of you think our winner today was contestant number 1? All right, you are currently in first place. All right. How about contestant number 2? Yeah. You are currently in first place. Contestant number 3. You are currently in first place. And contestant number 4.
Do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
Oh.
Stay there, please.
It's like not
Stay
being
there.
able to sneeze.
Just keep them up. Hold them up. Hold them up.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there.
Nothing like anticipation.
One more time, make some noise for these folks. All right, real quick. While y'all go back to your seat, I'm going to explain with the horse. So what's going to happen? Those horses that you got. All right.
They're not even paying attention. They already won the horse. They're
All
excited.
right. I'm going to explain about the horses real quick. So, hello.
You 4 winners of horses.
No, you're good. Keep going. I'm going to explain what happens with the horses, but you have to be like behind the speak. No, it's okay. You. Oh, okay. You're good. All right, we're good. All right. Thanks for leaving your weapons. Appreciate
Needed his things. Needed his things.
Hey, just a reminder. How we all feeling tonight? Oh, so the horses. If you take the horses to the show store tomorrow on the show floor, you can go to the secret window. They're going to give you a prize valued anywhere from $20 to $200. So all you got to do is go to the window. They're going to hand you something. That's how that works. That's how the horses work. So, how many of you like free stuff? All right. Y'all said it and we listened. We brought back the cosplay after party. It's right outside as soon as you're done. We've got some adult beverages if you would like, and we've got dance music and fun until 11:45, 12 o'clock-ish. So it's free. That's the most important part. So that's what's happening here. So in the meantime, do me a favor. Please put your hands together and welcome back to the stage our judges. All right, cool. So, one more time, make some noise for the judges. All right, so we're about to announce who our winners are, but before we do that, we'd like to welcome all of our competitors to the stage. Make some noise for our competitors. Now, while they're making it on stage, let's tell you what they're going to win. All right, we're going to find out who our global top 3 are. Third place is walking away with $1,000 and a custom medal. Second place is walking away with $2,000 as well as a custom medal. And our first place for the Crown Championship of Cosplay in 2024 is walking away with $5,000. And the physical crown. That's what we're talking about. That's what's happening. So, without further ado, would you like to introduce our third place champion?
I would love to. First off, I just want to say that I am so thankful to be here myself. We don't have a qualifier in Denmark for crowns, so I never thought I would be able to stand on this stage. So thank you very much to C2E2 for having me. It means the world.
Oh, no, thank you for coming all this way. We know it is not a short flight, but we dipped the weather down just special just for you to make it feel like home. So,
yeah, so I didn't mean to make it about me. I am so excited to be announcing the third place winner. This cosplay is just so beautiful. There's so much attention to detail, and it's just like perfection. It's so gorgeous. I'm sure you all thought the same. So I'm really excited to announce that the third place goes to Needlework from the UK.
Take your pose. All right, one more time, a reminder, second place, $2,000. And again, our medal. Oh, there we go.
Ooh. Yee. All right, so this was a really hard decision between second and first. Obviously, it is always an extremely hard decision. It was so hard that we had to see them move on stage, and we had to get extremely nitpicky. But the costume that we have chosen for second place is an absolutely spectacular costume. It is beautiful. The amount of hours spent on just the tiniest details, and when you think about what they did to it and the way that it moves and how light and airy it is, I am so excited to say that Pattern Cosplay from the United States is our second place champ. Thank you.
Yes, step forward. Make some noise, y'all. All right, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. You know a little bit about these, don't you?
Here we are again, a whole year later, and we're ready to choose our next crown champion. I suppose before I announce who will be taking the crown home with them, I just want to say how proud of each and every single one of you I am. I am so honored to be part of this judging committee right now, and I want you all to remember, every single one of you, that we have the very hard job of looking for perfection in costumes, and that's nightmarishly hard at this level. You are all making your country so, so proud. But remember, perfection can be found in many ways other than winning. It can be something that makes your families proud of you, no matter where they are. It can be something that everyone celebrates and all of your friends are happy to hear. It is something that people will see around the world and are delighted and amazed when it's there. It is something that blows your expectations out of the water and you're so happy to see it. It is something that dazzles and is so, so beautiful from so far. And it is something that makes you realize that your dreams are possible, that these things can happen, that you can see something inside of yourself that you weren't sure was there. So please remember, you are all perfect. You are more than a contest, and you are wonderful people. Well done for being here. Now, I present to you your next crown champion. From Australia, Hench and Scrap!
Yeah! One more time, make some noise for all of these folks here. Go ahead. Stay right there. All right. right, second, third place right over here. And then everybody else come in behind. One more time. C2E2, make some noise. Don't forget, we got the after party outside, but first we want to thank some folks that worked really hard today. Make some noise for our judges. For our organizers, Sela and Emma from Reed Pop. For the crew in the room, putting in all the hard work. Enjoy your evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you and good night.